Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a talking video for you, and excuse my attire, which is the same attire I wore in a previous video, but I am filming two videos in one day because a girl's gotta hustle. You know, time is really short. You guys know I have a full-time job and it's not like I can film all the time. So on the weekends, a lot of times I have to double up. The topic today is gonna be a topic that I actually discussed on my Instagram. So if you're not following me on Instagram, it's Ericasgirlyworld. I actually did a vote on my Instagram and I asked my followers if they wanted to see a video of me talking about fake influencers or a video about bad service in luxury stores. It ended up that the fake influencer video won, but so many people asked me to do both that I'm gonna do both. So I just decided to do the fake influencer one first because it was the winner, but I will do a video talking about bad service in luxury stores. So, you know, with the influencer game becoming more and more popular, man, people are going really crazy over social media. Like, really think that back in the day, right, people wanted to be famous and they wanted to be celebrities and actors, and think about all the crazy things people will do to become famous. They'll sleep around, they'll sleep with directors, like people will do the craziest things to be rich and famous. And I feel like social media now has given everybody the chance to be famous, which in a way is really good because it allows normal people that have zero connections to be able to have a platform, right? Just like I am. I am a mom, I'm 46, I'm an engineer, you know, I'm not exactly like a model. So it gives people like me a platform to talk about the things we love, to do videos, you know, photos on Instagram. So it's a really great thing. But it has also enabled crazy people, dishonest people, liars, scammers. It has become a breeding ground for the scum of the earth. Now, these people have access to the entire world. You know, people that are criminals, that are scammers, have access to followers. They can prey on people all over the world. So what happens is, in every segment, in every profession, there are good people and bad people, right? In everything, there's good cops and bad cops, there are good doctors and bad doctors, and there are good influencers and bad influencers. There are influencers that make an honest living, they have integrity, but there are influencers that are skeezers. And I mean, I don't know any other way to call them, because I just despise these people that actually lie and pretend that they are something that they are not, in order to get followers, in order to get paid gigs, in order to get sponsorships for companies. And guys, they are everywhere. They're like roaches right now. Like when I look at my feed on Instagram, or sometimes I'm going through my explore page on Instagram, it takes me 2 seconds to see when somebody's full of crap. It blows my mind that companies nowadays are not really vetting the people that they are hiring to work for them or promote their products. Do you know what I mean? So there's several different things that I want to talk about within this topic. But the first thing I want to talk about is, if you are a company, if you are a business, large or small, you have to do your due diligence, man. You need to vet out the people that you are hiring to promote your products, because that person will become associated with your company, with your face, with your product, with your business. And I feel like companies really look at the number of followers and they don't take the extra 10 minutes to kind of search through that person's following, through their interactions, to really see if at the very least this is an honest person. And it does not take that long to figure that out, you guys. So it blows my mind to see parades of fake influencers on my newsfeed promoting product after product after product. It makes me so angry, because for a couple reasons. It makes me angry that we are enabling dishonest people to succeed, right? By giving them collaborations, by giving them paid gigs, by letting them pose as if they are influencers. And then the other piece is, it pisses me off because you are taking business away from bloggers and vloggers and influencers that are honest and that deserve the collaborations and that deserve the money and the free product, and that they are true influencers in the fact that they do form opinion, that people see the things that they are buying, that they are wearing, and are truly influenced by this person. If you are paying a fake influencer with fake followers to promote your product, you might as well throw your money in the freaking toilet, because that person is influencing nobody. That person might have 10%, 20, 30% real followers, right? The vast majority of the followers are robots, which means nothing. These are fake accounts created by a lot of the times countries like Brazil, where I'm from. Russia has a lot of followers for sale, sometimes in the East. And these are accounts that are being paid to follow people that a lot of times don't even speak the language that the influencer is posting on. You know, it's so obvious to see that. So the first point that I want to make is, as a company, you have a duty, whether you are their social media person, whether you are their marketing person, their marketing executive, you have a duty to your company and your business to fully vet the people that you are working with, to make sure that your company dollars are not going down the drain. So let's talk about a couple of things that I see all the time on my newsfeed that it's a plague, okay? So the number one is, guys, I want to say 90% of fashion bloggers nowadays bought followers. There's people that I know, people that I personally know and follow. It's so easy, right? On Instagram, you can pay 70 bucks and get, I don't know, 5,000 followers. I get offers all the time, right, to buy followers. I could be right now with over 100,000 followers if I was buying it like everybody else was. So as a company, even as a follower, not just as a business, I mean, man, don't be a follower, man. Like, think critically, like look at the stuff, like evaluate the stuff that's in your cell phone. Do you know what I mean? A person that has very little posts, 500 posts, 600 posts, and has 100,000 followers, I'm sorry, but that's not real. Unless you have some other way of bringing followers in, like you are a TV personality, you are the owner of a business, you work in a magazine, you are a YouTuber where you have an influx of YouTube followers. A normal person would not have 500 posts right now and have 100,000 followers. It does not work that way. Instagram is harder than ever to grow. My YouTube channel is so funny because my YouTube channel, I started my channel 2 years, 3 years after my Instagram, and my YouTube already passed my Instagram in subscribers. That's how hard it is to grow on Instagram. The algorithm makes pretty much impossible for you to grow. And then people are a lot more spoiled with the quality of the content that they see. So it takes a lot now for people to want to follow somebody, and myself included. I remember when I first started, I would follow all kinds of luxury accounts. If the picture was nice, if it wasn't, if the lighting was horrible, it didn't matter. Now for me to follow somebody, their content has to be banging, the pictures have to be amazing. They really have to offer something for me to gain. So I am way pickier in terms of who I follow, and that's the case with everybody, right? The bar has gone up hardcore. So that's the first tip right there. If you don't see a ton of posts, but you see a ton of subscribers, a ton of followers, that's a red flag. Number two, look at this person's gallery, okay? It is so obvious when people buy followers, when they have a shitty gallery, and by shitty gallery, I'm not meaning horrible pictures, I mean average pictures. Because right now for you to grow, you have to be turning banging looks, you have to have artistic quality picture, editorial quality photos. So if you look at a photo at a gallery of a chick and she has some plain photos of her wearing some blah outfits and she has 100,000 followers, red flag, guys. I'm sorry, but you need to be so much better than that to have that many followers. And then the other thing you need to be looking at is comments. Like, likes right now are worthless. Actually, it's funny how the game has turned, because before, when you had a lot of likes, that's when you evaluated engagement. And now it's funny because all of the people that I know that have true followers, that never bought fake followers, their likes are actually quite low. The ones that have really high likes is because they are bought. Because I know so many people on social media, I interact with people in this business all the time, and many of them are really good friends that I know for a fact don't buy followers. So it's so funny when I see somebody with 100,000 followers get like 5,000 likes, and then I have my husband, who I know 100% doesn't buy followers, will get 1,000 to 3,000 likes on a photo, right? A great photo for him will get 4,000 likes. So right now, if you see a pretty big number of likes, it is actually a red flag. It's not a sign of engagement, because realistically speaking, People that are legit are not getting that many likes because your photos, your posts are not being shown to that many people. And then look at the comments. Typically accounts with fake followers, they will pay the money for the likes, but comments cost more. So most of the fashion bloggers that buy followers and buy likes, they don't buy comments. So you can look at the comments and be like, how can this person have 3,000 likes and this low number of comments? The ones that do buy comments, there's ways for you to pick up comments. Here's how bots work right now, right? When you buy comments, you buy comments in a niche, okay? So if you are a fashion niche, you buy the bots that comment fashion stuff. So they will write general comments like, love this look, beautiful, oh, you look gorgeous, what a great look. If you buy comments for a sexy account where your account is about you in bikini, showing boobs, showing ass, there is a niche of comments that you buy, and their comments will be like, oh baby, you know, you look hot, you look delicious, come over. So the comments are tailored, that you buy are tailored to the niche that you are in. I actually watched the other day a guy exposing an account that bought comments, and it was so funny because this was a jewelry account, okay, and they bought comments from a PR agency that was actually selling freaking likes and comments and followers, and something went wrong on the deal that they accidentally were getting comments from like a porn niche, okay? So this jewelry account was getting hundreds and hundreds of comments of, ooh, you look so hot, honey, look at that ass. And it was so funny, and the guy really exposed them and made so much fun of the agency that the jewelry company had hired to manage their social media. But that's how the comments are tailored. So if you see a lot of really general comments and duplicate comments, so another tactic that bloggers use to fake engagement is buying comments, and then, or they post on each other's accounts double comments. So you will see the same person write 2 or 3 things on the same photo. So if you see duplicate comments, that's a major red flag. Because think about it, who in the hell has time to write 2 comments or 3 comments? Do you do that? Because I don't. I barely write one because I barely have time to surf my newsfeed. So that is another huge red flag. And then the other piece that you need to understand is that fashion bloggers, they are doing pods. And pods are groups on Instagram where there is a bunch of fashion bloggers together. And I have been in a pod, so I'm not gonna lie. In the beginning, I thought, okay, pods are for us to support and help each other. But man, these girls are like taking pods like cutthroat. Like I stopped the pod that I was in because you would post a photo and then you go on your group and say, hey guys, I post a photo, comment. And then everybody would comment on it. And it's kind of like an obligation, you know, because everybody posts, is like a business thing. And for me, guys, I don't have time. I will go days without looking at my news feed. I travel so much, I work so much. So people were getting upset. I had people sometimes message me like, hey, you're not commenting on my photos. And I was like, dude, screw this. Like, you know what? I don't want an obligation to comment on anybody's photos. This is not that serious to me. And in the end, it started feeling like cheating. So I stopped. But girls do that. And some girls are in dozens of pods, guys. So you will see bloggers commenting on each other's photos dozens and dozens of times to get the high engagement. And it's all fake. You know, you're not influencing anybody. If you are a company paying money to a blogger or a vlogger or an Instagrammer to talk about your product, they're gonna post a photo. All of their friends are gonna come in and comment on that photo. You're not selling any product, okay? You're not influencing anybody because her friends are not buying anything. Do you know what I mean? So it is fake, right? So you need to be aware of these tactics before you hire a blogger. And then the other piece of it, there are a few bloggers that I know that I follow, that I know for a fact have bought followers, and I follow because I feel like I have to be in the loop of what's going on. So I'm a YouTuber. I need to know what's current in our world, right? So I can talk about it. I know for a fact that they buy followers, and then I see companies advertising with them. Do you think I'm gonna buy anything from those companies? No, absolutely not. Because I'm like, dude, if you're not good enough to do your research, to hire people with integrity, to sell your product, I don't want your product. I mean, I'm sorry. So I see these bloggers with like parades and parades of products, and I'm like, she's not influencing anybody because I know her followers are all bought. It's all fake. As a company, you might not only be throwing money away, but you might be damaging your reputation, because if you don't know, we talk, like the community talk, you know. I am in WhatsApp groups with a bunch of my friends and we talk, like, look at this photo, this is fake, the bag is fake, look at this, you know, all of these fake followers, look at this person unboxing this fake bag with a fake box. We as a community talk. So the luxury community on Instagram is actually super tight. Like we all know each other, right? All of the luxury Instagrammers. So we know when somebody pops up full of fake followers, right? So as a company, beyond not doing any benefit to your business, you might actually be doing damage to your business, because you are associating yourself with someone that is perceived as having no integrity. Couple more things that I want to talk about. Bloggers wearing fakes. It is everywhere, and the fakes are so bad that you can see on Instagram, right? You can see on a photo. I had a friend challenge me the other day and say, Erica, are you an expert on telling fakes? Like, how do you even know, you know, fakes are hard to tell? I was like, no, because these bloggers, because they cannot afford real luxury, they don't really know what real luxury looks like. So they buy these fakes thinking that they are great, but they're really not. So the seller, of course, is gonna tell them, this is a one-for-one replica, nobody's gonna be able to tell the difference. But guys, I wish I could post for you here. I have a collection of photos of bloggers wearing fake luxury on my phone, and I wish I could show you. There is a blogger on Instagram that portrays herself as this classic luxury blogger. All of her looks are very classic, very chic, and she's always carrying Chanel and Christian Louboutin. Her Chanel bag, so this is a jumbo Chanel bag, right? She has a Chanel bag. As you can tell, a jumbo Chanel bag is hard. You see, it's like super structured. This thing doesn't crinkle, right? So she has a photo with this bag where the bag is sitting on a bench like this, and the bag is kind of like melting on the bench. Like, it has crinkles, like it has, as if it was a soft bag. You know when you have a soft leather bag, that when you sit it on a surface, the bag kind of melts, right? And you can see like it drooping, and it has a couple of like crinkles. That's what her Chanel look like, and that's how I know it's a fake, because I have a Chanel and I know that a Chanel classic is not soft. As a company and as a follower, I think you need to be aware of that. Do I want to be influenced by a person that pretends that they are something that they are not? They're liars, right? If they're telling you that they carry a Chanel and they don't deserve to influence you, because they're liars. They have no integrity. They're influencing you on what? They don't have what they're saying they have. You don't need to carry luxury to be a successful fashion blogger. You don't. I follow many bloggers that don't have luxury. They wear high street. They have super cute high street type of bags and shoes, and they're honest and they're genuine, right? And they wear Zara and ASOS and Forever 21. There is nothing wrong with that. Be genuine, be honest. If you are a high street fashion blogger, more power to you, because if you have style, you don't need to spend thousands of dollars to look good. It's a matter of having good taste. It's not a requirement for you to succeed. So if you are doing that, it's because you are a liar. Do I want to be influenced by somebody like that? Hell no. Wearing fakes and stimulating crime and sending money to terrorists, right? And criminal organizations because she wants to look cool and rich. This is something that you need to consider when you're hiring a fashion blogger. If you are a business, if you are a company, is this person honest? Do I want my brand to be associated with somebody that wears fake bags and fake luxury and they are wannabe? They're not the real image, right? You're not a real thing at all. You are lying to people. And then the other thing I want to talk about is when companies are hiring bloggers, because the question that I have for you is this: when you follow a blogger or a vlogger that is a parade of advertisement for you, and I follow a few of them on Instagram, do they truly influence you? Because for me it's a no. Because if I have a blogger that today I wear this skin product, next day I wear this amazing skin product, and the next day, oh, this skin product, and they're all different skin products. Do you believe for a second that she uses all of those skin products if she's showing you a different one every day? And then every day is a different product, and one day is a workout product, and you know that that person never worked out a day in their lives? I mean, guys, Jesus, when you're finding an influencer, you need to find somebody that's right for your niche. Not every fashion blogger works out. Therefore, you shouldn't, if your company is supplements and it's workout gear, find a fashion blogger that does work out, because there's plenty of them out there. Dude, do some research. I saw this girl with a post the other day. Even her caption on the workout made no sense. You could tell by her caption that she had never worked out a day in her life. It was ridiculous. So as a company, you make yourself look stupid if this is what is being portrayed about your product, something that is completely not genuine, not authentic, that's not gonna influence anybody. The other thing is, there has to be a balance between the collaborations and the true content. There is nothing wrong with collaborations. I do collaborations all the time. But man, you cannot make your Instagram a revolving commercial. You lose your effectiveness as a blogger, and as a company you should be able to recognize that. If you are pulling that Instagrammer's photos and every post is an advertisement, nobody's being influenced by that person. I'm sorry. Everybody just knows, okay, she got paid to say that, she got paid to say that, she got paid. It has zero effect in making people buy your product or be aware of your product or curious about your product, because that person is a revolving advertisement. There is zero value in an influencer that's a revolving advertisement. I think there needs to be a balance, and I think in general YouTubers do that pretty well, because you can do collaborations but you can still have genuine videos where you're talking about things you did purchase in real life, not just things that were gifted to you. You can generate true content. So I have actually unfollowed many bloggers that have become so much about advertisement that I was like, okay, this is not even this person's true style anymore. She's just wearing these clothes because she's getting paid. And then I think also the size of the influencer matters. I actually have a follower that sent me a report on influencers or marketing report. So Grace, thank you so much for the report that talks a lot about influencer strategy and how companies are spending money. And companies are spending money on influencing, on collaborations. I know because I make money on influencing and collaborations. So it's becoming more and more prevalent. But I think both followers and companies need to be smarter about who they are following, who they are letting influence them, and who they are paying to create the influencing for them. And then the other thing is you need to consider the size of the influencing. So looking at the marketing report that I read about influencers, there, different size influencers have different purposes. So a really big influencer, a mega influencer who has millions of followers, generally those influencers don't have engagement with their community at all. They're just too big, they're celebrities, so they're like Kim Kardashian. They don't interact with their followers, they don't talk. It's more of an awareness thing. So the report talks about if you want people to know your brand exists, then you would hire a mega influencer. But a mega influencer is not really gonna generate sales. Do you know what I mean? A mega influencer, so for example, Chiara Ferragni did a wedding, right? All in Dior gown. She generated a tremendous amount of coverage for Dior in that wedding gown, but it was awareness coverage. So that means people know Dior exists. Chiara doing her wedding coverage doesn't necessarily generate sales for Dior. Doesn't mean people are like, oh my gosh, Dior wedding, I'm gonna go to Dior and buy shoes and buy bags and buy an outfit. It doesn't work like that. All the mega influencers do is generate awareness. The mid-range influencers are the ones that actually have engagement, and those are the ones that actually generate sales. So you will see, and I'm seeing that as well, more investment done in mid-range influencers. Influencers that have between 10K and 100,000K, those are the ones that are super still engaged with they have more followers, but they still engage with their following. They still talk, they form opinion, they drive sales, right? These are people that you see wearing something, you're like, wow, that looks great, I want to buy that. There's still a level of authenticity with the smaller influencers because they are still, and I hate to use this word, guys, but they're not as corrupted, right, by making money, by advertisement. Think that when you are a real big influencer, you're getting so many offers that all you do is sponsored, right, because you're that badass. But what happens, there is a trade-off because the content is not as genuine. When you look at the smaller ones, 10 to 100,000, there is still collaboration, there is paid, there is money flowing, but they're still generating authentic content. They're still buying their clothes. They're still very much like me and most of the YouTubers that I watch, and a lot of the mid-range influencers that I follow as well. They are getting things for free, they are doing collaborations, but you still get real opinions, so you still see them doing hauls of things that they did buy. Maybe they got 3 gifts on a haul, but you're still seeing 5 things that they bought on their own that you know they truly love. So these influencers are the one, according to the marketing report, that you pay to drive engagement and drive sales. They are true opinion formers, where they make you pull the trigger and go buy something. And that happens to me. It's funny because when I think about where I am influenced the most, for me personally is on YouTube, right? I follow a lot of people on Instagram, but Instagram is kind of like when I see the real big influencers, I know all those clothes were given to them, right? I know they didn't pick that. I don't know that that's their true style, you know, it's becoming not genuine. But when I go to YouTube and I see somebody's haul, to me it's like, okay, they bought that stuff, you know, they really love that stuff. So when I think about the last few purchases that I bought that were influenced by somebody, they were influenced by YouTubers, because I know they bought that, they really liked, I thought they were cool, I think the girl is stylish, and I was influenced by that. So as a company, you need to keep in mind, what is your goal with spending money on influencing? Is it awareness, where you pay mega bucks for a very big influencer that's not really gonna generate sales? And actually, I know somebody that spent money on a mega influencer, very world famous. So this friend of mine had a company and spent money on a post for this mega influencer and sold 0 items. So that's how mega influencers work, right? It was a very high fee. The mega influencer did 1 post, did not sell 1, okay? So that's how it works. So you need to understand, do you want to drive awareness with a mega influencer, or do you really want engagement where these influencers that are more mid-range are actually driving people to buy things? And then there is the influencers that are less than 10K, and what they call that on the marketing report, it's called the conversation. So mega influencer, all you get is awareness for your brand. The mid-range, you get engagement, you get sales. And then the small ones, you actually get conversations, because they have a lot less followers, so they actually talk to people and they have conversations, they truly interact, so it's a much more personalized touch. So these are the things you need to consider when you're hiring an influencer, right? It needs to be the whole package. The whole package needs to be authentic, genuine, a good fit for your brand, and someone that has integrity. I am so sick because it pains us, you know, when we are growing so slow and we work so hard and we are authentic, we are not paying anybody, we're not buying followers, and then we see companies going to these people that have not done any work and all they did was pay 70 bucks for 1,000 robot accounts, right? So there are a lot of legit influencers out there that truly kind of call attention to this cause, because I think it's an important one. And you as a follower, as a person that is a part of the community, and we are all followers because we all follow somebody, right? On YouTube or on Instagram, we need to educate ourselves, because do you really want these people to form your opinions? Do you want somebody that is made fun of behind the scenes for carrying fake bags? Is that the person you want influencing you and your purchasing decisions? Do you know what I mean? I wouldn't. I want people that are badass, that truly have style, that truly are what they are, that are portraying their reality. I don't want to be influenced by a wannabe or by somebody that is a liar or a scammer. So I think as a follower, be aware. Take a look at people you follow. Examine their accounts. Take a look at the bags. Watch it closely. Guys, it takes me 5 minutes to figure out if somebody buys followers, if their bags are fake. You can scroll and do a little bit of investigation. And man, as a company, you're about to drop money on an influencer, you better damn sure do your homework. You better damn sure take your sweet time vetting that person out to make sure that that is a good look for your company. Because I have so many people on my newsfeed right now that are a terrible look for your company, and you are spending dollars in those people. That was my spiel for today, because it just pisses me off when I scroll on my newsfeed on Instagram every day. But if you guys like more talking videos like this where I talk about my opinions on things, let me know, and I will make sure to film the video about bad service in luxury stores, because that's another topic that's got me heated, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Love you. Bye.